I'm gonna be pretty much here, just kind of talking about the things that have happened last couple of days. Well, actually, last day. Well, yesterday, pretty much, we had the things that happened with. Last night, we started having the bright sky in the middle of the night, and the bright sky led to having pretty much a red moonlight, right? Red moonlight. Then after the red moonlight, we end up having this morning we woke up in this red sky. So pretty much they had the news that said about how we shouldn't go anywhere, how we should pretty much stay put, and how again. But we already booked tickets for the zoo. So right now we're here in the Bronx, and so as we're here in the Bronx, it's like the sky's starting to clear up a little bit, starting to turn a little bit blue again. And the sun's behind me right there. It's kind of like the sun's right there behind me. And I'm just pretty much here. I'm in the park enjoying it with my kids. So here's my kids. They're out there just playing. So I'm just kind of sitting here in this really nice enclosed park here. It's called River Park, by a nice waterfall. Very beautiful. Anyway, long story short, I just wanted to say a couple things. It was red sky and it smelled like burnt trees. I have a theory that I think this is a Bill Gates thing. I think one of those things where he has an opportunity to do something, and instead of him doing something good, he wants to kind of like block out the sun, and so they want to see how we're going to react. Well, they already almost had a state of emergency here. This morning, Eric Adams, he got up and he started saying about like how we should, pretty much stay home. And if we are at the zoo, they close at 3 o'clock instead of at 4 o'clock. That's why we have some extra time, because we kind of like when you go to the zoo on Wednesday, you get a chance to actually enjoy the zoo for a lot low price. Actually, you'd call free, and you get a chance to see all the animals. Some things you have to get paid to see. For the most part, we got a chance to see some really cool stuff. I'll make a video later and show you guys how that is. For the most part, though, it's been a really good day. I got a chance to just kind of be here with my family, and it's always good. And then also we got a chance to just kind of go out in the park, and good. It was really smelly out here. The sky's starting to turn blue again, as you can see. We talked about the red sky, and they were saying how it's going to be here lingering, but things be changing. So I can actually face this. It is kind of red still, but it's brighter than it was before. So I'll give you that. Nevertheless, it's just one of those things where I just want to thank God for the opportunity to be able to be outside. And my wife right now taking a nap while I'm watching the kids here in the park, and the kids are all old enough pretty much to watch themselves. But I decided let me just kind of go out and just kind of spend a nice little time outside together. My family as well. Let's just kind of make us some masking tape sculptures. So right now I'm working on a little doggy right here, and so I'm just working on doggies for more stuff so I can have like more creatures for my table. Because as I do this, I make more stuff and I put it out there, and every time I sell something, it's money in their pocket that helps my family. So just want to thank you so much for that. So today we saw some really cool animals. We actually saw the gorillas. I've first time in my life actually seen a gorilla up close like this, like that at the zoo. I also got a chance to see a king snake and a cobra, and also got to see this beautiful lizard called a caiman lizard. A caiman, it's just like it's beautiful caiman lizard, and it had a red head. I'm gonna make one later at some point. It was so cool. Next thing too, we got a chance to see some camels, and it was just nice. Got to see some giant giraffes and just sitting there and just enjoying. I'll make a video for you guys so you guys can see some of the stuff that we saw today, and that was a good time. Not to mention it was just good getting out. But the greatest thing was that they kind of started doing the whole scare thing again here in the city about how we should be be concerned and all that stuff, and so I have a portable air purifier. My kids have. I let them use it right now, but for the most part, though, it's one of those things where it's like, we are here in the city, and we're the victim of all these crazies. Whenever something happens, you want to start off with it's climate change and this emergency, that, and I'm thinking it's a Bill Gates thing, because they want to just definitely, he said he wanted to block out the sun, and the sun was like block out. It was red sun. We could actually look up at the sun for some time.